We got tomorrow. Yeah, we found a lot of Asari resources out here. Very cool. See, so the thing is I remember reading somewhere, I think if you end up skipping that mission, when you go to Earth, you end up finding Samara as a Banshee.
To someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, that's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
I mean, I suppose.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal. The
Okay.
Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Commander?
Found something. Miranda Lawson. Alrighty. Alrighty. Very cool. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yep, crew deck. I'm pretty sure I have an upgrade available over at Liara's terminal. Garrus and Javik are in the lounge? Oh boy, that's gotta be interesting.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Yes. Weapon damage. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, score discount. Money. Okay, nothing there. Wait, what? Kaylee Sanders. Okay.
A pleasure to see you.
I already read that. That's right. Let's go see what these guys are up to.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Endoromai conquered the Vandomai, and the Jatil turned against the Jah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare. This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn.
Hey man, he's awful. He probably is just a kid.
Commander.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell. Or the Hanar. Or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better. So who needs their ass kicked now?
And that's
So who needs their ass kicked now? It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
Got a point. Got a point.
That was a rough mission. The Reapers are an ingenious and ruthless enemy. Poor Rila. Ingenious and ruthless. The worst kind. Never met a real Ardat Yakshi. Not that I know of, anyway. I think I dodged a bullet there. Seriously, I think I would have been a goner. Good to see you.
I mean, was he not just flirting with Liara earlier? See if there's anything going on in the engineering deck. Nope. See if Diana has anything.
Are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
Maybe that is pandering.
She's not a yeoman, she's a communications specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh. Well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
Jesus Christ, Donnelly.
Commander.
Nothing to report.
Oh my god. Let's go to Shuttle Bay.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
Ain't no fucking way. Are you telling me that thing's asleep? That is goddamn adorable. How have there been no figures of this thing? Look.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you.
I'm fine.
Sir.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm broke again. Maybe it's time I give up the N7 Hurricane, at least just for now. Also, I kind of want to go change my clothes. Let me go do that real quick. Probably could. Alright, give me a second. It's thunder and lightning outside. Give me 1 second real quick. I'll be right back. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, that's right. So, the main reason there's a little bit of a break right here between now and like the first little half of this video is I had a power outage. So, good thing was I was smart enough to see the lightning outside and be like, huh, let me save this video footage here. So, now we're here. I was changing my outfit. I want to go back to wearing the military uniform because god damn does that look snazzy. Honestly, I think it's the shoulder things, you know what I mean? The shoulder pauldrons. Damn, that looks snazzy. I'm a snazzy motherfucker.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble.
We're gonna get drunk and run over pedestrians in rental cars. You wanna join? I know you want to. I can see it in your eyes, trainer. Right. Anyways, I do have to go back to the Citadel, I think. Where was I? What was I doing? I genuinely have no fucking idea what I was doing. Oh my god, my gas. Please, I hope I find gas over here. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Where's the gas station? Where's the gas?
I found
Don't
something.
leave me like this. I need gas. Oh, that's all that's over here, too.
Reapers
It
eluded.
sucks. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here, man. I want this one. This. And this one. I mean, I really can't use it anyways, but you know what? Man, it's there. Alright. Sorry, hang on. The Nimbus cluster is completed. Find X-Server scientists. Look, give me... Let me go talk to Miranda. Anyways, before I was interrupted, I gotta go talk to Miranda. That way I can give her the dossier on Kyling.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Embassies, por favor.
Yes, Commander.
So, it's funny because, like, for the most part, I always... For every part, honestly, now that I think about it, I've never saved a Miranda. I had a buddy of mine tell me about this. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to give Miranda Kyling's dossier on the second time you meet her. Because I was like, I can't even remember what we were talking about. I think we were talking about, like, the romances. Because I think I said that, like, out of them all, I mean, mind you, the least will always be Ashley. But out of them all, like, you know, I just kind of thought that Miranda's was stupid. And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of cheese. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, she always dies. He's like, what are you talking about? You never saved her? I'm like, no. Just two aliens in red standing side by side. Star-crossed lovers. I can see it now.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
If there was ever a MILF in this game, it's Samara. Just throwing that out there.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never
Jesus.
great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Sorry.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
That is true. That is true. I think out of them all, I feel like Shepard's probably responsible for killing the most.
Will Falair be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
No nonsense.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
That's it.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
Then she just snaps right back around.
that his support of the Turians proves that the Krogan are ready to return to the Citadel.
I think so. Shit, give him a spot on the council. Fuck.
Forces continue.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
Yep.
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves.
All right.
Thank you, Commander. I have enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
You know, now that I think about it, I don't know how old Javik is. Like, is he considered old?
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Leota. I guess why? They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would be to see me.
Oh, so I gotta turn in some stuff, I just realized that. Also, I do apologize if you heard rappers and stuff like that. I normally don't like eating while recording. It's just, I don't know what happened. I just got really hungry all of a sudden. I do apologize. What's that?
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Not trying to be that guy, but I feel like if you're on the run from Cerberus, the best place would probably be on the Normandy. I mean, hell, Shepard could always use the extra help.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
Yep. I'm immortal.
No. I couldn't.
I have saves. I can reload. You can't. Spectre terminal. Wrong Spectre terminal. Spectre terminal. Okay, everything here is good. I know I have some stuff to turn in here. Sorry, Widow. West Road, find West Road on the Citadel. Okay. Yep, the refugee camp. Nope, not doing that. I don't really think I have any of that. I do have that. Maybe not the Cerberus ciphers. God, he just runs so fucking tacky and goofy. It's amazing.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students. While the Alliance takes
Maybe I don't have it. I swear I did. Whatever.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Let's go to the holding area. Go see what's here. Who's all here? Tactus, no idea who that is. Jimmy Boy and Zaid.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian
Why is James
housing.
at the cargo hold C? Thought I saw something pop up. Also, I have noticed it. I don't quite know what it is, but the little... I don't know, maybe the game itself is running at 30 FPS and that's what's going on. Jimmy.
James? Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Ah! Careful!
Who were those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have studied the job longer.
Who were those people you were with?
Okay.
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I
I
heard
need to
they
go
were
to
making a hit on
6 for
Cerberus.
Tactus. Why does it say that there's no way? Hold on. So we just saw James go there. There's no way he's already over here. Okay, no. It's a glitch, it's a bug. Okay. Just making sure it didn't like spawn two James.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Shakwa spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference, and our mission may just save everyone. Now is not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Cool. Alright, so I don't really have anything else to pertain to, I don't think.
Spectre status recognized.
I mean, I can go check out
Please select
Presidium
one
Commons
moment.
real quick, just to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's everything.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure as to what's exactly causing this, you know, the little bit of the stuttering, the jank. So, hey, there we go. Come on.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
But yeah, I mean, I am trying to smooth it over by editing the recordings, but like, even while recording this, I can clearly see that it's just, I don't know, it's a little janky. Nothing I can really do about it. I don't know why it's running like this. I don't know if maybe it's because my Xbox is too hot, or I don't know. Do not know.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatch that took one will.
Don't do that. Sorry, the way his head looked like his head was going through the wall. Weshra. I'm looking for a Weshra.
Her name is Tasha Foray.
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
Yikes. That always fucking sucks. Let me just check my journal again real quick. Damn, I got a lot of stuff to do here. Not doing that. I already need to do that. Need to do that. Need to do that. Not doing that yet. Need to do that. Technically, I already did that, but okay.